On Kuf Chaf Hey Amid Beis, 4 lines from the bottom. Now the Gemara is just giving a summation of where we've ended up after the last few blocks. Amar Papa Hilchasa Ein Habal Noitel Beroi Kibamuksa. And this is the din. This is a din that's come up a bunch of times, that a husband is Yerush his wife, but a husband who yarshins from his wife is not the same as a son who yarshins from his mother or his father. That if, like we've said a bunch of times, if let's say a man has has 5 sons, and one son is dead, and that son has a daughter, that daughter yarsh in the place of a father. We always look when there's a Yerush, see if there are any descendants. That's in a husband yarshining his wife. But a husband yarshining his wife does not yarshin on something that's potential. So let's say there's the mace has a right to get something. Let's say there's something that he's going to be able to collect, or there's something that's going to grow. That's not an entitlement that the husband gets. Or if you, for example, like we said, if Roy, she's going to Yas was already inherited by his wife. And this is what we've been talking about for the last plot, the machlokes between Shmuel and the Shalchim Mitam and the Chacham of Eretz Yisrael, that a Bechar does not get his second portion from a loan that was coming to the father. The Bechar is not only entitled to get his Pishnayim from that which is already in the estate, but something which is paid later, he doesn't have a right to get. And we say, Bein shekavu karka, bein shekavu mais. We had brought a machlokes between Rav Nachman and Rabbah about what one said that you can only be goiva karka. Karka is as if it's already in the possession of the estate, because it's meshubah to the estate, and therefore it's already, the Bechar can get pishnayim on it, but not mois. Money is melva lights on it. So when someone owes money, that money, until it's paid back, is not in the estate. So therefore it's going to consider to be right. The other mandam holds no. He lent money and he paid back karka. So karka is a new thing. But money, he had borrowed money, so the money is already in his rishus. We're saying all this is irrelevant. Bein shekavu karka, bein shekavu mois. We pass him like Shmuel, not like the Shalchim Mitam, and there's no ability to collect for a Bechar to get double from money that's owed. And finally, umilva she'imay. If the son, who's the Bechar, owes money to his father, right? So the son owed money to his father, and then the father died. The father died, and now the son, this Bechar, is paying, let's say, $400 to the estate. The din is palgi. He's normally supposed to get double, but we said this is a loan. We just said a loan, the Bechar doesn't get pishnayim. But in this case, it's different, because the Bechar has two, it's a very interesting cheshbon. He has two contexts, he has two relationships here. First of all, he's the borrower, who's now paying back, and he's also the lender. So normally we say something that's owed to the estate is not in the estate. But over here, the borrower who has to pay it back wants it to be part of the estate, because he's also the Bechar and he wants to be able to get double. So since what usually holds back the money that's owed from being considered part of the estate, that the Bechar should get shtayim, is the fact that the person owes it, says, listen, in the meantime, it's mine. Until I pay it, it's mine. But over here, he's both the borrower and the Bechar who's trying to get it. So listen, he says, I don't want to hurt myself. I owe this money. I want to facilitate it going into the estate as quickly as possible. So if I want it to be like it's muhsik, and therefore, so they were misupik whether that cheshbon works or not, and therefore the Pishnayan that the Bechar is entitled to, whether he gets that or not. In the case where he's the one who's paying the money, where he's the one who owed the money to the estate, that's going to be divided because it's Mammon HaMutal B'Safek, which is Chol. Amar Rav Huna Amar Rav Asi, Bechar Shemicha Micha. Going back, this is a whole new topic, going back to what we talked about a couple of blot ago. We said that if the value of the estate increased because of the efforts of some of the Yarshim, the Bechar doesn't get Pishnayim. This is something that accrued to the estate because of their efforts. It's not part of the original estate. It's something that came new, and he doesn't have he only gets from what was in the estate at the time of the death of their father. But this is something that was brought in by the brothers. But let's say the Bechar said, listen, I don't want you to approve the estate. Don't go doing me any favors. So the Gemara says, his protest saying, I don't want you to work on it and make the estate worth more. That works to make it that they can't say that we want you to get double from this, that we put the effort in. Amar Rabba, Mustaba Time of the Avasi, Banavim Ubotshim,